The best trading indicator is also the most simple indicator. In fact, it really needs to be that way, as I'll explain in a moment. Well, first of all, let me share with you what's probably a common experience for many of you, and that is complexity, confusion, mental overwhelm, and visual overwhelm on chart. This is the kind of chart that a lot of people would look at. You might have different indicators and so forth, but look how messy this is. Look how much stuff there is to look at. Now just put some common indicators on here that a lot of people use. So we've got your MACD, we've got your RSI, we've got your stochastic right there, there's a volume, and then we've got some moving averages in there, and then we got some trend lines going down and then back up, and then aligning with those, and then aligning with those highs, aligning with those lows. And then with the MACD, you've got the diff here, a histogram, and then you've got the two lines, but wait, is that aligning with the RSI? And is that aligning with stochastic? And, how come different indicator, like for example, here, stochastic's kind of going down, but the MACD is going up. And then here we get oversold with the RSI, but price keeps going down anyway, and the stochastic is going up. So stochastic's going up, price is going down. Oh my gosh, and it's confusing. And you get a lot of mixed signals. And that is the problem with charts like this. You've got too much complexity, and therefore, when you have too much to look at, you have too much to consider, especially when you're day trading. The confused mind cannot act quickly and with confidence. When you're trading, you want to be able to trade quickly and with confidence. Now, there is another side to the story. No one indicator makes you money. Indicators are not money makers. We call them indicators for a reason, because they indicate something. So what we need to do, and what I do here at Top to Trade, is we take 5 uncorrelated energies of money flow. That's what really matters in the market. That's all that matters, is the flow of money, supply, demand. But it's not all made visible to us in a transparent way. And that partly is intentional, right? The big money doesn't want us to follow them, and they want to make money and take money out of our account, put it into their account. So there's a lack of transparency that is problematic. So the way we overcome that is we look at money flow from 5 different uncorrelated angles, directions. And so the 5 energies of money flow that I use are trend, number 1, and then momentum to determine if it's a strong trend or a weak trend, and then cycles. And by the way, if you want to get my cycle indicator, I give that away for free. Go to indicatorwebinar.com. You can learn all about it and get it all set up in chart and learn about it, but that's very important. So we're looking for trend, the direction. Oh, by the way, with trend, there's a binary decision. Are we early or late in the trend? So we have to be early in a new trend, since the trend is our friend until the end. We need that trend to be strong and not weak. That's where energy number 2, momentum, comes in. Energy number 3 is buying it at the right time, and that's where my cycle indicator comes in. Then support resistance levels, because that's a blockage of money flow. Those are levels people see that they will buy off of, sell off of, and take profits into. And then energy number 5 is the fractal energy, looking at it at multiple time frames. Well, that's a lot of stuff to look at, but we need it all. In fact, Einstein once said that you should make everything as simple as possible, but no simpler. And that definitely applies to trading. We want to make everything as simple as possible, but no simpler, because, again, in order to create a probability scenario in trading, we have to have some level of statistical complexity to put that together to give us odds, to put the odds on our side. But then the other side of that, again, is it makes it hard to make a decision. So what we want to do is we want to take the complexity of the mathematical model, an objective, rule-based mathematical model, and simplify it into a way that's easy for us to read, easy for us to follow, easy for us to trade, so that we can make quick decisions, fast decisions, and confident decisions. So let me show you what we've done here, and I'll give you some ideas on how to do this for yourself as well. So what we did was we took all of that mathematical functionality, and actually I have to give credit to one of my students who did this. The student has surpassed the master, and he wanted to create a more simple way to do this, and it is just amazing and fantastic. So we take all that stuff off the chart. We don't need to see it. We don't want to be distracted by it. And he created these little boxes up here. And so we've got trend, we've got momentum. I can't explain all of this to you right now. The wave count is how early or late we are in the trend, etc. But basically, there's our 5 energies. And when the market when all those 5 energies are bullish, those boxes are going to turn green. When they're all bearish, then those 5 boxes all turn red. And when we're in a choppy market, and by the way, that's just as important to know, is when we're in a choppy market where the energies are unaligned, then they're going to be like this: red, green, red, green, red, green. And therefore, we don't want to trade. Just as important, the defensive part of the game, when to stay out of the market. And that's when you have a random walk. So we don't want to trade during that. We want to wait for an orderly market when the supply demand of each of those 5 uncorrelated energies are all headed in the same direction, bullish or bearish. So now, awesome. I can take a decision and make that decision very easily without any hesitation, okay, and with great confidence. But that's not all, as they say in the commercials. So then I talked to him and we said, you know what, maybe we can take this even a little bit further. And in fact, 2 steps further. So let me show you the next step. The next to last step is I said, hey, why don't we take those boxes off of there? We don't have to look at them. And let's point an arrow. Let's just have arrows print right to the exact bar. Because if you're just looking at the boxes, which you can, but then you have to sit there and watch it and see, okay, which bar is this exactly? Let's just plot it right on the chart. Green arrow buy, red arrow go short. I mean, how simple is that? Now, again, there's a lot of sophisticated mathematics behind this and calculations behind it, but the visual representation, super simple, so you can make quick, easy, confident decisions. And then one last step. The last step is a further continuation of the hassle of having to sit and watch your charts all day long. So what we're going to do is add alerts now. So we've got, right now, it's just visual arrows, and that's good, almost there. But what we want to do is add alerts. And so we're going to just click on it. I'm not going to walk you through all the details here, but we can click or create an alert down here. Actually, you can't quite see it there because it's off the chart. There you go. And there's a couple of different ways. I'm using Thinkorswim, a couple of different ways to do this in here. And what you'll want to do, I can't walk you through the whole thing on how to create an alert in this particular video, but that's what you do. And you can either, this is what's cool, is you can have it sound on your computer where you are, if you're around your computer. But if you're not around your computer, you can actually have text messages sent to you, and you can also have emails sent to you. So it's a beautiful thing. And what this will do, again, I would have to change all of this, go from price to study, go into the study there and set it up for this particular study. And when you do that, then you don't have to sit in front of the monitor all day, which nobody enjoys doing. I don't enjoy doing that either. So I'm doing other things during the day. I might even be out of the office and I get an alert, comes on my cell phone, and I say, oh, got a trade. Good. Boom. Place it. Done. So this is where we need to use technology in combination with technical analysis. So modern day technology is amazing. Gosh, when I first started trading, we didn't have this stuff. So my friends, please take advantage of it. If you don't know how to program this, that's fine. I don't know how to program myself. So like I said, a friend of mine did it and he shares it with us. And you can hire a programmer to do it for you. Just tell them whatever your conditions are. I'm not saying you need to use ours, but whatever your conditions are, whatever your trading system is, hire somebody. If you can't do it yourself, do something simple like this so that your mind is clear, simplicity. But underlying that is still enough complexity to give you a high probability trade. Then set up your alerts. By the way, if you do want the one that we use, we do offer it. Just send us an email at support@topdogtrading.com. We'll be happy to tell you how to get it. We offer it for 3 trading platforms: Thinkorswim, TradingView, and NinjaTrader. Those are the only 3 that we have it for, by the way. But we have it for all 3 if you're interested. And again, if you want to get my cycle indicator, which of my 5 energies, that's really the most important one, that we just give away for free. Just go to indicatorwebinar.com, pick it up, and happy trades, my friends.